Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items is, it is free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the videos that it gets out into the algorithm. Also free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, you guys. Also, before you leave, please do not forget to like the video. Y'all, so I'm still trying to actually recover from the actual premiere of Sweet 16, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 16, Episode 1. Why did they already have drop clips, preview clips for the next episode? I mean, can I recover from Episode 1? That was already an hour and 15 minutes. We talked a little bit about PORSHA on Watch What Happens Live. They're just now, some of the other media outlets that were at the premiere party, since they showed the episode and everything, they're just now releasing those interviews that I haven't even had time to break down yet, that I wanted to speak on. But they were like, no, Anonymous Tea. No, Anonymous Tea. You guys, you've got to see these preview clips for episode 2 that is not going to air until this Sunday. No. Y'all, so there's another clip that drops, y'all, that is a continuation in this video of Shamia's party, right? Shamia's partying at her $9 million mansion and all the things, y'all. And it is first it starts off with Shamia grilling Drew about, what is this about you and Dennis? Are y'all a thing? We heard y'all holding hands. What was up with y'all at the club? Portia's chiming in that you looked washed in the face, and she should have just said stressed. Drew's claiming that she doesn't have on makeup. It looked like she had on makeup unless she's using a makeup filter in the post, but you can see the stress on her face. And Portia's like, anybody knows what I'm talking about who's gone through a divorce, that you have stress on your face. But she kept calling Drew washed. It low-key was shade, because anybody you call somebody washed, it basically means that they're washed up. They're not as good as they used to be. They're not giving as they used to, and all of the things. We know what you meant, Porsha. Poor Kenya is confused. She is lost in the sauce. She does not understand what's wrong and everything else. And so Porsha is calling Drew, she's calling her low down dirty dog. She is saying you are a trifling, good for nothing type of sister. Like the whole thing, she is just running down all of the lists and all the things. Drew's like, listen, I'm excited about my music. I had opened up for Tamar and all of the things. So I'm buzzing. I reached out to none other than world-renowned producer that I didn't know was a producer until now, is Dennis the hot dog man. And so Porsha is like, you've been low down dirty. She's like, I don't care about your intimate acts if something intimate is going on with you and Dennis. And Drew's like, no, there's nothing inappropriate going on. Dennis cries about you. Dennis loves you. I would never go there, right? And so all this and that. And so then we got messy confessionals, coming from the new girls, like, did you sleep with Dennis? Did you hook up? Like, just answer the question, or Porsha is going to come on the other side of this couch, of these pillows that we're sitting on top of, like Aladdin, and all of the things. And so, Drew's trying to say that, nothing inappropriate is going on, nothing wrong is happening, and all of these things, that basically this is just, like, hey, we're friends, we're here for each other, and all of the things. And it's not going well, y'all. So then Porsha's like, can I break the fourth wall? Can I break the fourth wall and expose what's really good, what's really going down, right? And so Porsha says that basically Drew used Dennis for a storyline. And Porsha feels that this is a violation. Porsha feels that this is a violation because she was going to use Dennis, her baby daddy, as a storyline. because once the marital storyline of her and Simon Gabardia fell through the cracks, she would obviously need somebody else to, have for filming purposes and everything else. And Porsha basically is mad, because I can translate Porsha a little bit. She is mad at Drew because Drew got to Dennis first and is basically trying to utilize them, quote unquote, working together and doing music together as a way to kind of usher in a storyline with him for filming purposes, since whatever's going on with Drew and Ralph, it isn't, she can't really, I don't know if they can film together or not, but as of now, we have not seen Drew and Ralph film together because it seems like it's a contentious divorce or whatever else they got going on between the two of them. So Porsha feels like this is a violation because this is my baby daddy, right? Dennis is my hot dog man. So since I can't, since Simon is trying to do all this nonsense, with trying to file all these cease and desist and all these things against the show, I want to use my hot dog man, aka my baby daddy, for a storyline now. And also I wanted to utilize that to also deflect from any conversation about me stealing anybody's husband. And here you come, Drew. And then Porsha throws in there that I don't appreciate you trying to have a photo shoot behind my back as well for Go Naked Hair. You're just the ambassador. I am the owner. And Drew was like, oh, I thought it would be a good idea. See, people didn't catch that Drew confirmed that she tried to do a photo shoot without Porsha's knowledge. And Drew's trying to justify it. And so then it just goes into a whole nother thing. Now, I know people are going to be like, Porsha's got no room to talk as she went on this show with Fallon and all the things. And we know obviously what happened 1+2 and Porsha and Simon and all of that. But I actually don't think Porsha cares about Dennis's personal life. I think when Porsha asked the producers to break the fourth wall and they said, yes, please. They said, go on right ahead, Porsha. This is you keeping it a buck, keeping it a trill with us. It really was, she just wanted Dennis to herself to film scenes. And here comes messy Cynthia, y'all, in the confessionals. Make it make sense. Friend of the housewives, Cynthia is getting these confessionals, y'all. And Kenya is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found in these confessionals. But Cynthia said it is going to be HE to raise if any of these women had the audacity to show up in matching outfits with Leon, with Peter Thomas. Well, please speak to Peter Thomas because he's allegedly in Porsha's DMs and she posted receipts, Cynthia. So you might want to rectify some of these men in this group. So, but I feel like she said everybody. I don't remember her saying if she had a problem if anybody showed up in matching suits with Mike Hill. I must have missed it. I don't think she cares if anybody shows up in anything matching with Mike Hill. I think everyone else is out of bounds for Cynthia, but I don't know if she cares if anybody shows up in a matching outfit with Mike Hill, just for the record, that is in this cast. So nonetheless, y'all, it was, they were going in on Drew, y'all. They were going in on Drew, and Porsha's all like, I was the one who rooted for you because you were the underdog. Kenya looks over it in the background. She looks over it. She looks like she is not featuring any of these new girls at all. And, they're trying to figure out what Porsha's really upset about, and Kenya thinks it's not the photo shoot, it's about Dennis and everything else. I think it is about Dennis, but I think it's about using Dennis as a storyline, and I think that was going to be Porsha's plan, to use Dennis as a storyline, Simon or no Simon. So nonetheless, but basically Drew got to it first, and basically we saw first that Drew is on the show talking about Dennis more than she is her own husband, and working with him and all this and that. So let me give you a couple of analogies, right? Because I know some people are still going to be like in the comments, they're going to be like, but she stole this girl's man. So I already know, y'all. And we're not excusing any of that. But from a business standpoint, let's look at it from a business standpoint, you guys. Let's say all the fighting that Kenya and Mark Daly is doing, right, with their divorce. Let's say Porsha starts filming scenes with Mark Daly about business, about trying to open up a restaurant similar to the one that he's got in New York, right? And she's filming scenes with him behind Kenya's back, knowing that Kenya is going through a contentious divorce with him and everything else. And he's trying to get some of, Kenya's mansion is property, right? And he doesn't even live in Atlanta. And Porsha doesn't tell Kenya, but basically Kenya's going to find out through the grapevine, because the messy producers are going to let her in at some point, that, oh yeah, Porsha's been filming with Mark Daly behind your back. And they're conjuring up some new business venture together, and all this. They film scenes together. They've been looking at different sites, different properties, this and that, right? Or, per Cynthia's example, let's say Drew Sidora is filming scenes with Peter Thomas. Wants to, even though Peter Thomas is very flirty with these women, all the things, but maybe she wants a bar none version for the Drew Sidora in the ATL streets, right? Doesn't tell Cynthia at all. Is showing up to events together and matching outfits and all the things. Cynthia finds out about it on the back end because production is telling her, once she starts to do her green screen interviews, oh yeah, how do you feel about Peter and Drew Sidora working together? And I know Angela is not talking, because Angela forbid anybody, because everybody knows that people, real ones know, because there's only a certain group of NBA players that people will be like, young or old, that they would still try to holler at. And Charles Oakley allegedly is on that list for many people. So if Porsha was like, let me go film some stuff with Charles Oakley, I'm gonna get back into reporting on celebrity news and gossip. Let me hang out with Charles Oakley and do some stuff with him. Let me film some stuff with him for All-Star Weekend. Let me film some stuff with Charles Oakley, since he's one of the coaches of Ice Cube's The Big 3 tournament. Let me spend some one-on-one time with him and interview him and talk to him about his basketball team behind Angela Oakley's back, y'all. And Angela does not find out about it until the show starts filming. And the producers ask Angela, okay, so what do you think of Porsha and Charles Oakley, doing, content together for All-Star Weekend? And Angela's going to be like, what content? Charles Oakley didn't tell me that. What was you talking about, Willis? Right? Like this, I'm trying to give y'all examples and perspectives. You have a coworker that is going to film or is going to do something behind your back and not tell you, with your baby father, with your ex-husband or whatever, and not tell you. Y'all going to try to do a business venture together, do something together, and you have no clue. You don't find out until after the fact, or when the project is close to being done and you find out that they're showing up together in promotion of said product, and whatever collaboration y'all had going on, or whatever business opportunity you were thinking of doing together or whatever, you beat them to it. And basically Porsha feels, I should have first dibs if I want to film with my baby daddy. That should be on the table. I should have first dibs, not you, Drew Sidora. Hopefully I'm making that make sense to y'all. But that's basically the scene. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.